This is All India Radio Shillong, the Northeast News Bulletin read by Sandeepan Chakravarti. In the wake of COVID-19, we appeal to our listeners not to lower the guard, take all precautions, and all those above 45 years of age who have taken the first dose of COVID-19 vaccine to get vaccinated with a second dose at the scheduled time. Stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask. Maintain 2 gaz ki duri for social distancing. Focus on hand and face hygiene. National helplines are operational for providing COVID-related information and guidance to the people. The national helpline number is 011-239-78046 and 1075. And the helpline for Meghalaya is 108 and 1070. And now the news in detail. The Lok Sabha yesterday passed the Constitution Scheduled Tribes Order Amendment Bill 2021, which seeks to amend the constitutional list of the scheduled tribes as recommended by Arunachal Pradesh. The bill was moved for consideration and passage by Union Tribal Affairs Minister Arjun Munda. The Rajya Sabha has passed the bill last week. The bill provides for deletion of Abor tribe in serial number 1 as it is the same as Adi in serial number 16. Secondly, it is proposed to replace Thai Khamti instead of Khampati at serial number 6 of the list. It also provides for inclusion of Mishmi Kaman, Miju Mishmi, Idu Mishmi and Tarao Digaro Mishmi in serial number 8 in lieu of Mishmi Idu Taraon in the list. The bill provides for inclusion of Monpa, Memba, Sartang, Sajolang Miji in serial number 9 in lieu of Mumba in the list. It also provides for inclusion of Nokte, Tangsa, Tutsau, Wancho in lieu of any Naga tribes in serial number 10 of the list. In Meghalaya, all religious places and solemnization of marriages will reopen from the 16th of this month. Health Minister Preston Tensong yesterday informed that wedding reception will still not be allowed. All religious places were prohibited to open after a total lockdown announced in April this year. Notifications and SOPs will be issued by the Chief Secretary. Stating that the government wants normalcy to return, Tensong said that the increase in the number of positive cases is a matter of concern. On reopening of schools and colleges, he said that a decision will be taken after presentation was given by the State Education Department on the proposed measures to be taken. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma yesterday urged entrepreneurs to be innovators. Speaking at the graduation ceremony of CM's E-Championship 2020 and onboarding ceremony for the Cohort 2 2021 batch, Sangma said that entrepreneurs should not only produce products but come up with complete solutions with the right costing, which is the key to a successful business venture. He said that the government had launched the promotion and incubation of market-driven enterprise or PRIME in 2019 with a strong objective to support aspiring entrepreneurs of the state. The PRIME annual booklet and PRIME ID funding were launched besides handing over of checks and certificates to the entrepreneurs. Checks of 1 lakh rupees were also given to the top 25 entrepreneurs and 50,000 rupees each to the next 25 entrepreneurs. In Manipur, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh inaugurated the pressure swing absorption oxygen plants each at Chandel, Ukhrul and Senapati districts yesterday. The 15th Finance Commission had sanctioned for the installation of 8 PSA oxygen plants in Manipur. Out of 8 plants, 3 are yet to be inaugurated. Addressing the gathering, the Chief Minister said that the government would install oxygen plants in all the districts. The newly inaugurated PSA plants will produce 1,000 litres of oxygen per minute, and around 200 D-type oxygen cylinders could be refilled daily at each PSA plant. Another 2 PSA oxygen plants under PM CARES Fund would be installed in Chandel and Senapati districts soon. The Assam government has announced a revision in the partial curfew timings in the state from today. Health Minister Keshav Mahanta said that the partial curfew timing will now be in place from 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. every day. All inter-district passenger transport services and the movement of people to and fro from other districts will remain suspended, but movement of goods will continue. He said that public gatherings are allowed up to 10 persons for marriage or funeral. And with that, we end the Northeast News Bulletin from All India Radio Shillong. Have a nice day.